This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening and welcome to Fouts Field at South Sound Stadium on the campus of North Thurston High School in Lacey, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, wraps up coverage of the 2024 high school football season with a crossover game between the Timberline Blazers and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Dietrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Dietrich.
Hi, Jerry. Thanks for coming out on a Thursday.
Hi, my pleasure. Always enjoy working with you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. Last week, Shelton lost at Kelso 42-0 and now has a 1-8 record. Timberline is coming off a 10-7 loss to Silas a week ago and is also 1-8 on the season. The Highclimbers win was 28-19 over Heritage on October 4th. The Blazers beat the Washington High School 23-20 back on September 12th. This season, both teams lost to River Ridge, Capital, and North Thurston by similar margins, so we should be in for quite a battle tonight. The teams have met many times in the past. Timberline took the last meeting 55-14 in 2019 and has a 5-game win streak over Shelton. Last time the Highclimbers beat the Blazers was in 2007 by a score of 36-21. So coin toss and more coming up on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids learn by watching adults. So consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Hi folks, Dietrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back here at South Sound Stadium. Dietrich Allen, Jerry Apple with you for Thursday night of football. Jerry, I said in my opening I expect a fun game tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very competitive game looking at the previous scores. 49 degrees right now, game time. No wind that I see.
No, I don't think there's any wind tonight.
And getting to a pretty good crowd here for the Highclimbers for Shelton. Looks like it's almost a bigger crowd than across the field.
way, yeah, well, Thursday night, Jerry, and then, kids got school tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to why. But yeah, it's good to have this Week 10 game for these teams that didn't quite get into the playoffs, and get to play that 10th game. It's been 4 years, I think, since we've done a 10-game season without getting into playoffs. Yeah. Let's just put it that way, because they did have a Week 10 game down in Washougal a couple years ago, and but this is it's always fun.
Yeah, the last couple of years we've been involved in Kansas tiebreakers, haven't we?
Right. Yes, that's sort of fun. Always seem to be the same teams. Aberdeen and Shelton and Black Hills and Rochester are all in those. Yeah. But we didn't have that, and I think they had a tiebreaker. Aberdeen had a tiebreaker with. I'm thinking it might have been a tiebreaker with the Columbia River. They did lose by a point. That's rough.
Yeah,
7-6, and I don't have any ideas of what actually transpired, except maybe a missed extra point or maybe a missed 2-point conversion. Who knows? Wasn't there.
Looks like we're gonna
get the coin toss here shortly. A little early on the clock, but it'll be fine. We can get started early, get out of here early, right, Jerry?
Right. They're lining up for the
national anthem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not see a band over there, though. Do you?
No, well, no. But might have the public address announcer sing it, because he did it at one of the last games they had.
Yeah,
so.
they asked me to sing, but I said no.
And we appreciate that. I don't know if we're going to do national anthem or get out into the coin toss straight away. We've got lots of time on the clock. And Timberline looks like they're coming out for the coin toss. The referees have not called anything. We will take a timeout. We'll be back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And we're back just in time for the coin toss here, South Sound Stadium. Highclimbers in the Timberline Blazers. You can see Kilbaki, Mason Guard. 63 is Noah Tuatia, and Bennett Henry, the four captains for the Highclimbers. Don't know who the captains are for the Blazers, because we're on the other side from the main.
Because they don't have their backs to us.
Yeah, they don't have their backs to us, and I didn't hear them announced. But there, we're going to get the coin toss here. Then we'll do the national anthem. And then we'll get to kickoff. We're still waiting for the coin toss. And Jerry and I have talked about this a lot. It's really the rule of thumb is defer if you win the toss. We thought last week that the Highclimbers should have taken the ball, and they decided to defer. But, that's our opinion, and we don't count. So let's see here. The Highclimbers have won the toss and have deferred to the second half. And so the teams will head to the sidelines for the national anthem, and we'll have the kickoff here momentarily on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. And we're back here waiting for the kickoff between the Timberline Blazers and the Shelton Highclimbers. The Blazers will be doing the kicking to start the game, Jerry.
Well, we know of only one player for the Highclimbers that is not suited up tonight for the game, and that is Braden Phipps. And, of course, he is noted for his good punting.
Great punting with people running at him. I'd like to know why. I really would like to know why. So, yeah, we're waiting for the Blazers who'll be in the green uniforms, white letters, to kick it to the Highclimbers wearing their all whites tonight with the black numbers. Of course, the black helmets with the S in the axe.
Adrian Weir will be doing the kicking for the Highclimbers.
Back deep will be number 9. That's Talon Talanoa on the near side and DJ Falco on the far side. There's some speed back there, I can tell you that. But Weir's got it teed up at the 40 to kick it off, get this game underway. This Week 10 game. Boy, we're right above the fans, so it's going to be pretty loud here. Occasionally you'll see a cheerleader pop up on the screen. It's kind of funny. In the pregame it was happening. Waiting for the kickoff here on a Thursday night. I'll welcome everybody to the broadcast. Adrian Weir is waiting for that hand to kick it off. I think he got it. And here's the run-up. And the kick. High end over end kick. That'll be taken at the 6 by Talatui. Up the middle, look out. Here's the 30, 35. Nearly tripped up there. Weir makes the tackle. Across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Nice tackle by the kicker. So the Highclimbers will start out first and 10.
37-yard return.
Pardon me, the Blazers will start out on first 10 on their own. Oh, they'll spot it at the 41-yard line, it looks like. The question for us is who's going to be quarterback for the Blazers, Jerry? I'm thinking it's going to be number 25. And that is Caleb Bacon. He will go out of the pistol. The back behind him is Cooper Jones. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. There's the snap and a handoff to Jones. Jones trying to find some running room around the right side, nowhere to go. Jensen Gunner knocked him down, and tackled him, wrapped him up. After a gain of, looks like 1 to the 45. Yeah. That's 1.
Okay.
Don't argue with me, Jerry.
Okay.
So the first play from scrimmage is going to argue with me. Okay.
How about 1.5?
Okay, that works. Okay. DJ Falco goes wide to the far side. Keaton Thomas in the slot. Out of the pistol will go Bacon with Jones behind him. Back to pass. He's looking to the far side. Throws down the middle. Almost intercepted off the hands and incomplete. Off the hands of Benjamin Morford, incomplete. And we have a flag in the backfield. Let's see what the call is. Now the referees are going to go towards the other side, so we'll have to. Now it's going to be a personal foul on the Highclimbers, so that'll give the Blazers 15 yards and a first down. Should put the ball up at the 40 of Shelton.
Yeah, 15-yard penalty.
I didn't see what happened after. It must have been like a late hit after the throw, Jerry. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Probably, yeah, unsportsmanlike.
Either way, wind the clock. 1st and 10 from the Highclimber 40 go the Blazers. One receiver far side, two to the near side, hash mark near side. Bacon out of the pistol with Jones behind him. There's the snap, handed off to Jones, trying to find some running room up the middle. He finds a little crease, gets inside the 40 to the 37, so give him 3 on that carry. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Blazers. From the 37, clock is running, 10:35 to go here, first quarter. The opening possession of the ball game. Falco goes wide. Nope, he's not going to go wide to the far side. Actually, they're going to switch it up, and Talanoa goes wide to the far side. In the slot will be Keenan Thomas. He goes in motion. He'll get the handoff. Trying to get around the edge. Slips one tackle. Going to pound bodies across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the carry and bring up 3rd down. Clock continues to run under 10 minutes to go. They'll spot it at the 33. So, yeah, I was right the first time, 4 yards. So 3rd and 3 coming for the Blazers. Falco and Thomas go wide to the far side. There's a high snap. Bacon hands it off to Jones. He made one guy miss, but he's swallowed up by a host of Highclimbers after that. Maybe got a yard. Brings up 4th and short. Yeah, got a yard. Be 4th and 2 from the 32. Clock continues to run, 9:10 to go, first quarter. This is the opening drive of the ball game for Timberline. Bacon goes out of the shotgun. Max protection, 2 receivers to the far side, nobody to the near side. Hard count, nobody jumps. Bacon looks back to the sideline for the call. Guys beside him are Jones and Alvarenga. And it's going to be a delay of game or false start. I didn't see the signal, Jerry.
It looked like it was a
false start?
No.
Delay game?
Delay of game.
Okay. I rely on a team here to get the right call, so that makes it to 4th and 7 now. Ball back at the 37-yard line.
We don't have a play clock, but we're going by what the official in the backfield is.
Well, the secondary.
Or the
in
secondary?
The secondary, yeah.
Okay.
So 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the pistol goes Bacon. Jones behind him. Back to pass. He goes short drop. Has some pressure. Throws over the middle. Just off the hands intended for Keaton Thomas. Incomplete. And over on downs it goes. The Highclimbers hold. And they get the ball. They'll have 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line. It's a good defensive stand for the Highclimbers. White DePoe, the starting quarterback tonight for the Highclimbers. As Jerry mentioned, everybody's available.
Except for Phipps.
For Phipps, yeah. Brotherton comes wide to the near side. Henry in the slot on the far side. Jax Ward, I believe, is on the far side, the wide out. Back is Benjamin, and the fullback will be J.J. Rhodes. Is it Benjamin or is it Knight? Can't see, he won't turn. It's hard to say. And there's some discussion about who's on the offensive line for some reason for the referees. I'm not really sure what the stoppage here. 8:37 to go, first quarter, no score. So first and 10 for the Highclimbers from their own 37-yard line. Their first possession of the ball game. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Turn around, hand it off. And it's Benjamin Morford weaving his way to the 45. Nice little cutback in the inside, Jerry. And it gets to the 42-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And it's 2nd and 5 from the 42. Brotherton and Henry come to the near side. Henry will be in the slot. Jax Ward goes wide to the far side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Bennett Henry, he's in the slot, but Benjamin Morford, the back behind him. They show blitz, turn around, hand it off to Morford, bricks it into the secondary to 50. 45, slips one guy, and he's spun down at the 40 of Timberline. Quite a little move there, Jerry.
Yeah, about a 19-yard carry by Morford. 19 yards.
They'll spot it at the 39, 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. Knight comes in at running back. Like that cheer, 1st and 10, do it again. All right, Ward goes wide to the far side, Brotherton wide to the near side, Henry in the slot. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Knight behind him. Henry goes in motion. Turn around, hand it off to Knight. A little broken play there as Knight went to the wrong side of DePoe, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Back at the 43-yard lines, we'll spot him, so a loss of 4.
Yeah.
So J.J. Rhodes returns to the huddle. Hunter left to the sidelines for this play. Brotherton, Ward, and Rhodes come wide to the near side. Henry wide out on the far side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Knight behind him. Turn around, back to pass on the rollout near side. Throws down the field. Oh, almost intercepted. Drops incomplete. However, Nicholas Mix almost had a pick there. Couldn't adjust his body and pull it down. Intended for Jax Ward. Incomplete. 3rd and 14 coming. 6:53 to go here in the first quarter. Ball at the 43-yard line of Timberline. Shelton with the pigskin in Timberline territory. Ward goes wide to the far side. Brotherton to the near side. In the slot goes Henry. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Back to pass. Going to be flushed out. Rolling to the near side. Throws in the middle. Complete to Brotherton. He makes one guy miss. Gets around the 35 to the 30. Still trying to get by defenders, and he's dropped out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A flag comes in late at the end of the play. I think we're going to have a little unnecessary roughness on that one, or a late hit. Let's see what they call here, Jerry. Flag came in, and it looked like Brotherton was out of bounds at the time. They'll spot the ball right at the 25-yard line. We'll wait for the call from our referee. It's a personal foul on Timberline, so that'll tack on 15 yards. Should put it down inside the 15. Actually, it'll be going to be half the distance, I believe, Jerry. It'll put it at the 12-yard line.
Okay. And that's the second first down for the Highclimbers.
6:40 to go in the first quarter. Shelton on the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Pistol formation for DePoe. Morford the back behind him. Turn around, hand it off to Benjamin. Benjamin makes one guy miss and tries to fight for the 10. He might have got there, Jerry. I don't know. Depends on the spot. Looks like they're going to give him the 2 yards, Jerry. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 10.
Yeah, Morford's had 3 carries for 26 yards so far. Having a good game.
Robert Knight III will come into the huddle for Morford. Brotherton and Henry, the wideouts on the near side. Jax Ward, the wideout on the far side. Out of the backfield goes Knight. A quick inside handoff to Rhodes. Rhodes up the middle, inside the 5 to about the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. That's a 1st and goal for the Highclimbers. Nice little fullback run there. The Highclimbers have been running that quite a bit lately. And we have a timeout on the field by Timberline. Hey, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby for driving. The column is driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. And the column that you'll see tomorrow, Jerry, speed limits in roundabouts. Can check that out tomorrow morning. Just want to throw that out there. So 1st and goal for the Highclimbers. They're going to spot it right at the 1-yard line, it looks like, Jerry.
Yeah, a gain of about 9 on that play.
So they'll go with the shotgun and 2 backs beside DePoe. It's like Rhodes to his left, Henry to his right. I said pistol, and they'll hand it off, and that's Knight in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Highclimbers, 1 yard up the middle goes Robert Knight III. And the Highclimbers are on the board first, 6-0. We're coming up with the point after. Apologize for the poll, people. I can't do much about the poll. We're in the middle booth here on the visitors' side. Last time we were in the one to our left, or I'm sorry, our right.
Is Brotherton holding?
I cannot tell. I'd assume so. There's the snap. Spot is down. Kick is up high. And it's good. 7-0. The Highclimbers on the board first. 5:50 to go first quarter. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back. The Highclimbers score first, 7-0. Shelton on top. 5:50 to go first quarter. Highclimbers getting ready to kick it back to the Blazers.
8 plays for 64 yards. Good sustained drive.
Good sustained drive and a good stop defensively. Falco and I believe it's Thomas back deep. Keaton Thomas. I misidentified him on the opening kickoff. Here's the run up and the kick. High end over end kick again. This time it'll be taken at the 6, again by Thomas, up the middle. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, look out. Here he comes, 40. Midfield, gonna beat Weir up the sidelines. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Blazers. Right back at you, guys. That was a 94-yard return for a touchdown.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because that was a nice kickoff. It's a 54-yard kickoff, and
well, Keaton Thomas found the crease up the middle. He nearly broke it on the opening kickoff. And now we are 1 point away from being tied here. As kicking team comes out to no, wait a minute. I think they're going for 2. Nope, it's going to be the kicking team. Holder is actually Logan Briggs. We believe the kicker for Timberline is wearing number 99. We believe that's Rob Hurley, but we're not positive on that. But he's on to kick the point after. The long snapper is Wyatt Cahill for Timberline. There's a snap. Spot is down. Kick. Oh, almost getting to it are the Highclimbers. Did he sneak it through? He did. It's all knotted up at 7. 7-7 is our score. 5:34 or 5:35 to go in the first quarter. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And it's all knotted up at 7. 5:35 to go.
Well, Adrian Weir has been very consistent on his 2 kickoffs. Each one has been 54 yards.
So Burley will tee it up at the 40 to kick it off to the Highclimbers. Back deep is Brotherton and Henry. They're standing about the 15 at the moment, and they're going to bring it up and come up about the 20-25 now.
And they both have had nice returns this season.
So Burley's going to pick a guy to return it to, or does he just kind of keep it in the field? Kick it short, squibbler, something like that. We'll find out. Takes a deep drop back there for the run-up. Hand in the air, everybody ready. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's going to be on the ground and an attempt at an onside kick. Sorry, didn't move the camera there. Nice job by, I believe it was Nixon.
Lopez.
Was it Lopez or? Okay, I'll take it. Lopez. Jerry says it was Lopez who grabbed it and fell on it. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers.
Well, good field position.
At the 45. Trying to catch him off guard and get one of the big guys up front to
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. I thought.
Yeah, I was expecting something deeper. Highclimbers have the ball on their 45-yard line. Trying to answer it after the kickoff return for a touchdown. DePoe will go out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Henry in the slot on the near side. The back behind DePoe, I believe, is it's got to be Morford. A handoff to Morford, finds some running room. No, he's just collisioned at the line of scrimmage and then dropped after a couple yards.
But good second effort leaning forward.
Leaning forward is always best, right, Jerry?
Yes.
2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8 coming. Ball at the 47-yard line. Rhodes will head off, and Hunter Leth is in at fullback. Clock is running, 5:10 to go in the first quarter. 7-7. Timberline and Shelton. Shelton with the ball. Ward and Henry go wide to the far side. Brotherton wide to the near side below us. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Morford out of the formation and handoff to Left. Left slips 1 tackle, spins away from another guy, and he'll get about the 48 still on that second effort. Couple yard pickup there, maybe 1 actually. Actually, no gain, is there, Jerry? Is it from 47 to the 47? I thought he might have.
I thought he got a yard there, but no yards, no gain.
No yards for Leth and the fullback run. 4.5 minutes to go first quarter. Ward goes wide to the far side. Brotherton and Henry the near side. Leth at the end of the line on the far side. After the pistol goes to Poe. Back to pass he goes. Throws over the far side. Got a guy wide open. Oh, just missed him. Incomplete. Intended for Jax Ward. Just a little too high. On the coverage out there in his zone was Alvarenga. He couldn't get to it either, and it's incomplete. So that brings up 4th and 8 for the Climbers on their own 47. Rhodes comes back in at fullback. I believe the back is Knight. Yes, Morford's on the sidelines. Brotherton comes wide to the near side. Ward and Henry go to the far side. Ward in the slot. I'm sorry, Henry in the slot. We almost got him to jump off sides. DePoe out of the pistol. And what do we have? We have a timeout by the Highclimbers here. Yeah, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. You can watch past meetings of these entities as well. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what is happening, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. So 4th down and 8 for the Highclimbers.
And that was the first timeout taken by the Highclimbers.
It looks like the Climbers are still going to go for it. Out of the shotgun goes DePoe with max protection. 2 receivers near side and below us. Fake the hat off, and DePoe's going to try to run. He runs into a crowd, then gets out of the crowd, and he's cut from behind, loses the handle on the ball. I think he was down. Either way, the Blazers are going to take over.
Yeah.
They'll spot him at the 48-yard line of the Highclimbers, 1st and 10, Timberline. 4:02 to go in the first quarter, and it's all tied up at 7. It's a little different in a booth, but we have so much noise coming right at us, Jerry. It's kind of interesting. So the Blazers will take over in Highclimber territory to start this drive.
Yeah, this will be the second drive for the Timberline Trailblazers.
Falco and Thomas go wide to the far side. Out of the pistol will go Bacon. Jones the back behind him. There's a snap turnaround. Nope, he's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to keep it himself, trying to work his way around the right side. Runs into Caleb Jordan and does end up getting a couple of yards up to the 45. So 2nd and 8 coming. 2nd and 7, excuse me. No, yeah, 7. Just can't do the math. It's started at 48 minus the 45 makes 3 yards. Is that right, Jerry? Am I doing my math right?
You did.
Okay. 3.5 minutes in the first quarter. Talanoa goes wide to the far side. 2 receivers below us to the near side. That's Thomas and Falco. Bacon out of the pistol. He's going to go on the rollout and fakes the option pitch and keeps it himself. Cut from behind by Gabe Gooley. Short of the 40 at the 42.
Gain of 2?
3. Another 3 yards.
You want to go 3? Okay.
Yep. Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Blazers. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Falco and Thomas go wide to the far side. Highclimbers show blitz, handed off. Here's Jones on the run, slips 1 tackle, and he's dropped. Maybe picked up a yard at the 41. Brings up 4th down and 3. Or a long 4, almost 5 actually, Jerry. Oh, we got a flag on the play. I didn't see that, Jerry. We have a flag on the play in the vicinity of holding. It's right in that shiny area for the lights. Yep, it'll be a 10-yard penalty, and it'll go all the way back into Blazer territory at their 48-yard line.
3rd penalty on Timberline.
It'll be a 3rd down and 14 now for the Blazers. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-7 is our score. 3 receivers now on the near side. Out of the pistol goes Bacon back to pass. Rolls out near side. Gets flushed out and throws down the sidelines. Did he get the completion? It was caught on the sidelines, and they're going to say incomplete. It goes. Yeah. Good coverage by the Highclimbers. Had two receivers there. And the guy who ended up with it was Falco.
But he needed to get 2 feet in. And
1 foot, but he didn't get either one.
He didn't get either one, did he?
Did he
get either one?
He didn't get either one. He only needed
so
the 1 foot.
So you only have to have 1 foot, okay.
Yeah, and incomplete it goes, and it's 4th and 14
I watched too much college and pro football.
Well, I think you only need 1 in college.
But pro, it's 2.
It's 2 in pros, yes. So punting for the Blazers, I believe it's, I can't tell who that is, Jerry, but back deep, high snap. Ooh, almost getting to it. It was Bacon. He gets off a nice punt that hits at the 30 and takes a Timberline roll down to the 10-yard line.
And Jackson Ward just let it roll, which was a smart.
Actually, they'll down it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good punt.
It was a very good punt.
Highclimbers had good pressure going on.
And smart move on Jackson Ward's part to let it go.
So the Highclimbers start out on their own 7-yard line, 1st and 10. 2:02 to go here, first quarter. Tie ball game at 7 each. Or 7 apiece, however you want to say it. 7-7 is their score.
Third drive for the Highclimbers.
Morford in the backfield, behind DePoe. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Henry goes in motion, gets a little flip to him. He'll cut it up the middle, try to find some running room. Now trying to bounce it outside. And I think he might have stretched it out for 1 yard, Jerry. Depends on where they spot it. I'm going to say it's at the 6-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 11, so he lost a yard.
Yeah.
Knight will come in at running back. Means Morford heads to the sidelines. Highclimbers have a 2nd and 11 from their own 6. Clock is running with 1:25 to go here, first quarter. Henry and Brotherton come wide to the near side. Ward wide to the far side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. You're going to dump it off to Knight on a little screen. He's trying to get to the outside. Trying to do the stiff arm on Son. Gets out of bounds or near the out of bounds at the 6-yard line. I'm going to call it 16-yard line. Excuse me. Okay, so that was...
Boy, just shy of that first down.
Yeah, it was a 10-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 1. And the Highclimbers, I guess I thought they were going to run the clock out, but they were in 40 seconds. They're out of the huddle. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Turn around, hand it off, and Knight bounces to the first down marker and a whole lot more across the 20 to the 25 to the 27-yard line. He only needed 1, and he got 11.
Morford?
Yeah, Morford. Or was it Knight? It was Knight. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I'm losing my focus already. Highclimbers have a 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. And the clock is running down to 15 seconds. Highclimbers break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Ward goes wide to the far side. Brotherton and Henry on the near side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Gets the play off, turn another broken play, and DePoe is going to be sacked. Back there is going to be number 52. Mason Sevilla, and who was the other guy? I think it was 53, Caleb Stewart. Yeah. And that'll end the first quarter. We head to the second, all knotted up at 7. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. We head to the second quarter of play, all knotted up at 7. Highclimbers will have a 2nd and 14 from their own 23-yard line when play resumes here in the second. It's a little mix-up on that handoff. Yeah. It was the second time that's happened for the Highclimbers. Robert Knight in the backfield. DePoe go out of the pistol. Ward comes wide to the near side. Henry in the slot on the near side. Be Brotherton wide to the far side. Back to pass goes DePoe. Looks to the near side. It's going to be flushed out. Slips one tackle. Slips another tackle. Lost the ball. Bounced right back into his hands. And he goes down after that. Ball back at the 20-yard line. So another loss of 3. So it'll be 3rd down and 17 at the 20-yard line. Highclimbers need the 37 for the first down. 11:35 and counting on the first half clock. Knight remains in the backfield. Rhodes will be beside DePoe. It's actually to his left out of the shotgun. 2 receivers on the near side. It's Brotherton and Henry, I believe, back to pass. Throws going down the sidelines. Almost a spectacular catch by Brotherton. Couldn't haul it in. Incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Nice try by Cody.
He leaped up there trying to get to it. Just a bit high. So it brings up 4th down. And doing the punting, thanks to Jerry, I know this, it'll be Dalton Kilbaki, number 76. He's doing the punting because Braden Phipps is not in the stadium today. And it looks like Keaton Thomas back about midfield waiting for this punt from Kilbaki. Snap is on target, and here comes a rush. Nice punt, spiraling, hits at the 45, takes a high climber bounce all the way inside the Blazer 45, and that's where it'll be downed. So the Blazers will take over on their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
34-yard punt, no return.
So Bacon will bring out the Blazers to start this drive. Trying to break the stalemate here. We're in the second quarter. 7-7 is the score.
And 3rd drive for Timberline.
Falco goes wide to the far side. Thomas wide to the near side. Out of the shotgun with max protection goes Bacon. Handed off to Jones. Jones trying to find some running room around the left side. Gets near midfield. Then he's pancaked by Hunter Leth, Harding, and Jensen Gunner. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Yeah, gain of 4 on the play.
2nd down and 6 coming. 10:35 to go in the first half. Blazers taking their time in the huddle. In no hurry right now. DJ Falco goes wide to the far side. Thomas to the near side. Out of the shotgun goes Bacon, max protection. Highclimbers show blitz. There's a little flip to Thomas. He's going to go back to pass. Looking down, streaking down there. Got a guy wide open. Falco catch at the 25. Had to go back and wait for it, and he gets run out of bounds at about the 18-yard line, maybe the 17-yard line, depending on the spot. That was a wide open man in DJ Falco, and he had to wait for Thomas's pass. And he does pick up a big chunk in his 1st and 10.
Yeah, 38-yard pass play.
Spot the ball at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for Timberline. 10:03 to go here in the first half. Blazers trying to break this stalemate at 7. Son in motion. He'll come over to the near side. Oh, actually, yeah, that is Son. Out of the shotgun goes Bacon. Handed off to Jones. Jones gets by one guy, and then he runs into a host of high climbers, including Troy Green. Got 2 yards on the carry to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 8. 9:45 to go here in the half.
That last pass thrown by the Timberline quarterback was his first completed pass.
That was a wide receiver pass there, Jerry.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for correcting me. Yeah, but it is the first completed pass.
It is the first completed pass. Okay. Good point. And it wasn't by the quarterback.
I should have
said
that.
My point there. Okay.
Corrected
so
me.
Son goes wide to the far side. Falco wide to the near side. Out of the shotgun goes Bacon. Jones is to his right. Little faked handoff in to Bacon will keep it. And he'll run right into, I believe, that was Kilbaki on the tackle. Nowhere to go. And they're going to say he lost 1. Back to the 16-yard line, 3rd and 9. Under 9 minutes to go in half. Still 7-7. Timberline in High Climber territory at the 16-yard line. Again, out of the shotgun goes Bacon. Has a receiver on each side. Max protection, back to pass he goes. He looks to the near side, throws over the middle. Oh, and caught right there. And I believe that's going to be Falco with the reception down inside near the 5-yard line. That could have been a flag on that play, Jerry, but it's complete. And Falco puts the Blazers 1st and goal on the 5.
Okay, that was an 11-yard pass play, and that's the second pass completed to number 3. Falco.
Clock continues to run, 8:20 to go in the half. Blazers knocking on the door. It's all tied up at 7.
And Falco is the leading receiver for Timberline.
Sun goes wide to the far side. I believe this is Thomas wide to the intersection. Nope, that's Falco. Out of the shotgun goes Bacon with the max protection. Jones to his right, and Bacon will take the quarterback keeper, and he'll sneak it in. I think he got in there. Did he get in there? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Blazers. That was a
2 yard.
That was more than 2 yards.
Okay.
It was, well, maybe it was. It wasn't 2 yards. Was it 2 yards?
Yeah, it was.
It was 2 yards. All right. Okay. I thought it was more further out than that. Either way, it's 13-7. Blazers take the lead. And Hurley's on to kick the point after. We're assuming it's Hurley. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Spot is down. Kick is up. And I think they got a big blocked kick there. And it was Hunter left just right into his belly. And the extra point is no good. So the Blazers have a 6-point lead. Just under 8 minutes to go in the half. 13-7. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
And we're back after the Blazers take a 6-point lead, 13-7.
Yeah, 7 plays for 55 yards on that drive.
So Burley will have it teed up at the hash mark far side at the 40. Back deep is going to be Brotherton on the far side and Henry on the near side.
That missed point after attempt could be crucial.
Could be. Here's the run up on the kickoff. Last time he did a little onside kick. This time he's going to kick it deep. Brotherton back to the 15-yard line. Going to get to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then he's going to be dropped at the 50. And there for the tackle is Deegan Devaney. And we got a flag on the play as well. Back at the 44-yard line.
If it holds, it was a 35-yard return. But we're going to see what the penalty is.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in a hold at that point, although the crowd below us wants a face mask, and there was a lot of contact on Brotherton's head area. So it's going to be a hold on the Climbers. So they'll start out on their own 34-yard line. Actually, there's a hold back at the 31 as well, Jerry. I think there's a flag there as well. Yeah, they're going to do a block in the back from the 31, Jerry. So put it back at the, should be the 21-yard line if my math is right.
There were 2 penalties?
Yeah, there was a hold up at the 41 and a block in the back at the 31.
Wow.
So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers at the 21-yard line. 7:48 to go in the half. Timberline 13, Shelton 7, and the Highclimbers have the ball. It's like the Highclimbers are going to go out of the shotgun with max protection. Hand it off to Morford. Morford trying to get around the left side, gets that to the 30, 35, 40. He's going to be dropped from behind up about the 42-yard line.
21-yard run by Morford.
Nice run out there. He just blew by the guys in green. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers up at the 42-yard line.
That's the 4th first down for the Highclimbers.
It'll wind the clock. 7:35 to go here in the half. Highclimbers break the huddle. Here comes Ward near side. Brotherton also, he'll be in the slot. Max protection out of the gun goes DePoe. These teams look very familiar. There's a handoff in this. Morford trying to find some running room. He'll bounce it up the middle to the 50-yard line. Wow. Got 8 on that carry, Jerry. Maybe even 9. They're going to spot him at the 49 of the Blazers.
Okay,
2nd
9 yards.
and 1. Yes, 9 yards. Looking right at the marker.
Yeah, Morford's had 7 carries for 54 yards.
Clock continues to run, under 7 minutes to go in the half.
Almost 8 yards per carry.
Nixon Upson comes in as an offensive lineman. Henry and Brotherton go wide to the far side. Ward below us in the near side. Out of the pistol goes to Poe, handed off. And this is going to be Knight up the middle for the first down. Needed one. Got, 5-6 on the play up to the 42. Now Robert Knight, the third, with the first down run. Highclimbers moving the sticks at the 42-yard line.
I really like what they do when they alternate their halfbacks and fullbacks. It's really good.
Sometimes it makes it hard on us because we don't know who's back there
Yeah,
half the
that's
time. But
true.
yeah, Knight will stay in there. 6:20 to go here in the half. 1st and 10 from the 42. Hand it off. Straight up the middle goes Knight into the secondary to 25. Near the 20 will be dropped down by a gang of green. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Highclimbers.
Where was the ball originally?
42.
Okay, thank you.
So another big chunk here for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, 22 yards.
6 minutes to go here in the half. Blazers 13, Shelton 7. The Highclimbers on the drive with the ball. Ward and Brotherton wide out to the far side, and he's Ward on the near side. Out of the pistol goes to Poe. Turn around, hand off. No, there's going to be a stoppage of play here. It's going to be a timeout by the Blazers.
First timeout for the Blazers.
I think it's their second, Jerry. They had one in the first quarter.
Did they?
Yeah, it's their second.
Yeah,
they have one
right.
left.
You are right.
Yeah, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, if you have a chance, thank our sponsors. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County POD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, and Mason Health. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Highclimbers, breaking the huddle. Out of the shotgun will go DePoe. 2 receivers on the near side. It's Ward and Brotherton. Handoff, and this is going to be Rhodes. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe inched out a couple of inches there. No gain.
Yep.
2nd and 10 from the 20 for the Highclimbers. 5:26 to go here in the first half. Left comes back in at fullback. Ward and Brotherton wideouts on the near side. Nobody on the far side. Out of the shotgun goes DePoe. Hand it off to Morford, trying to bounce it around on the left side. He cut it up the numbers, and he'll spin around near the 15-yard line. I'll call him the 16-yard line, and it's a 4-yard pickup. Should be 3rd down, and we have a Blazer slow to get up here.
Yeah, Morford's picked up 80 yards so far.
So we have a injury timeout here as the Blazers have a guy down there. 4:52 to go in the half. 13-7 is our score. Blazers with the lead. The Highclimbers with a 3rd down and 6 from the 16 when we resume play here momentarily as they attend to the downed Blazer. He's up on his own power, heading to the sideline.
That's a good sign.
Very good sign. Don't want to be injured in the last game of the season.
No.
Especially with basketball season looming and wrestling looming.
Yeah.
Swimming. Yeah, it's all swimming, yeah. They'll wind the clock, and back to the pistol goes DePoe. Rhodes in front of DePoe. Gets the Blazers. Blazers to jump off sides. A neutral zone infraction there. That'll give them 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 now for Shelton. Bring him down to the 11-yard line.
This is Mason.
Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get that right there. 3rd and 1. for the Highclimbers. There's a handoff to Morford. He'll stutter step and he'll get to the outside. He'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Highclimbers. Benjamin Morford, 11-yard TD run, and that ties the ball game at 13. Well, I like this very active crowd below us, Jerry. So Brotherton's the holder. Adrian Weir on to kick the point after and give the Highclimbers the lead again. Left is the long snapper. Now, Weir takes a big drop back there. Never noticed that before. Here's the snap high, placed down, kick up. Splits the uprights. It is good. So the Highclimbers up 14-13, 4:24 to go in the half. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. And we are back here after the Highclimbers take a 1-point lead, 14-13, 4:24 to go in the first half. Jerry, this is kind of what I expected.
Yes.
Close, back and forth. Exactly what I expected out of tonight's game going in.
Well, we've had 2 touchdown runs by the Highclimbers, one by Knight for 1 yard, and then Morford had a 11-yard run. So that adds up to 14 points. We're 2 for 2 in the point after attempts.
I believe it's Falco and Thomas back deep waiting for this kick from Weir. Stay away from Thomas. He had the touchdown, the kickoff return for a touchdown earlier. Here's the run up by Weir. Kicks it, Squibbler. It's going to be picked up at the 25, 30, 35. Spun around by one tackler, and he gets away from it to the 39. That's number 27 on the return. That's King Spearman.
And Jackson Ward on the tackle.
With a nice little return, and the Blazers are in business here with 4:13 remaining in the half. They'll start out on their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, 3 or 4 people tried to bring him down.
Oh, he spun away from Benjamin Morford in the middle of the field. I didn't see how he could do that. Oh, we've got different guys out there. There's Talanoa going wide to the far side. 2 receivers on the near side. Out of the pistol goes Bacon. No, it's a new quarterback. There'll be a handoff, however, to Jones. And the new quarterback is Logan Biggs, number 5, with the handoff. And it looks like Jones might have lost a yard there.
He did. He lost a yard.
Yeah, okay. Glad Jerry can see that. I can't. I have to duck under the window ledge to see where the end of the play is. Ball back at the 37-yard line. 2nd and 12. 3:50 to go in the half. 14-13, Highclimbers with a 1-point lead.
And that point after attempt that was missed, that was crucial.
Talanoa goes wide to the far side, 2 receivers on the near side. And a handoff, nope, it's a keeper by Biggs, number 5, Biggs, I'm sorry. He's not edged out a yard there on the keeper. I believe Biggs is in there because the injured player on defense was Caleb Bacon, the quarterback, playing defense. 3rd down and still 12. I guess Biggs didn't get anywhere. Ball at the 37. Clock is running with 3 minutes to go in the half. 1-point lead for the Highclimbers. Blazers had the ball. Falco goes wide to the far side. Talanoa wide to the near side. It's a slot receiver on the far side. Out of the pistol goes Biggs. He's going to roll out to the far side looking downfield. Going to avoid somebody. He's going to throw down the sidelines. Ooh, nearly intercepted right off the hands of Harding, I believe. Incomplete. And brings up 4th down. I believe that was Harding. Yeah, number 9. Zane Harding with the near pick. And we have a 4th and 12 coming. Oh, wait a minute. Did we have a flag on the play? I didn't see any laundry, but there was a hold on the Blazers. And the Highclimbers are going to refuse it. It brings up 4th and 12 from the 37. That's a smart play.
Yeah, it was.
Looks like so Ward will go back away for a punt from the Blazers. And Bacon is out there, so that's good news for the Blazers. Bacon does the punting for the Blazers. He'll wait for the snap. Gets a nice punt off under pressure. It's going to hit at the 35 and bounce up the sidelines and out of bounds inside the 25.
It was nearly blocked.
Highclimbers are getting in there. They'll mark it out at the 25. 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers with a 1-point lead and 2:32 to go. Highclimbers will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. I'm right, Jerry? Every time we're here, I get that wrong, and I don't know why, except for the last time we were here. Well, Highclimbers will start out with 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Just over 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Clinging to that 1-point lead. Ward comes wide to the near side. Brotherton and Henry go wide to the far side. Henry's in the slot. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Rhodes right in front of him. Hand it off, and here's Morford. Finds a big hole, spins out of the grasp of one guy, gets to the 40, spins out of the grasp of another guy, and he's dropped at the 45. Making the tackle, I believe. Well, maybe not. See 47 out there. I don't have a name for him on the tackle. And the ball is at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers.
21 yards on that carry.
Morford gets a well-deserved rest as Knight comes in. 2:15 to go in the half. Ward comes wide to the near side. Along with Brotherton will be in the slot. Out of the shotgun will go DePoe. Backs beside him. Hand it off to Knight. Knight bobbled it but kept it. He's trying to find some running room around the left side. It's maybe 2. Depends on where they're going to spot it. The line judge on the near side says only 1 yard.
Okay.
I thought I got maybe 2. Let's see where they put it down, Jerry. Put it at the 47-yard line, so he did only get 1. 2nd and 9. Minute 40 to go in the half. Brotherton and Ward on the near side. Back to pass goes to Poe. Throws to the far side. Got a guy there. It's Bennett. He'll catch it at the 43-yard line and slide out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers in Blazer territory at the 42, and a timeout has been called by the Climbers, I believe. Must be the Climbers calling a timeout. It is. Highclimbers have called their 2nd timeout. And Jerry, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. Basketball coming up in December. Got a quick look at the tentative schedule. December 2nd, Shelton girls open the season against Capital. It's a Monday night. We plan to have that game for you, but things are always subject to change this far out. Yeah. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Basketball coming up. Our coverage. Highclimbers with 1st and 10 on the Blazers 41. 1:25 to go here in the half. They're leading by a point, 14-13. Brotherton will go wide to the far side. Henry in the slot on the near side. Ward is the wide out on the near side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe, and I believe it's Knight behind him. He'll go out of the backfield. Back to pass. Pumps for once, goes long. Got a guy there. It's Ward. It's bobbled, and then did he grab it? No, he had it at the 10. It bobbled off his hands, incomplete. It falls. The 2nd and 10 from the 41. What a nice try, though. Try to stay with it by Jackson
It was
Ward.
A beautiful pass, too.
It was. When you see Knight come out of the backfield like that, you're expecting a screen, and everybody on the Blazers bought that screen. And DePoe went long to Ward, just couldn't haul it in. So 2nd and 10 from the 41. Clock is stopped at 1:17 to go in the half. Let's do it again, right? Ward has the wide out. Brotherton in the slot. Shotgun for DePoe. Max protection. Hand it off to Knight. Knight trying to find some running room around the left side. Nowhere to go. And he lost it out of bounds. It should stay with the Highclimbers.
Yeah. Let's see where they mark it.
Did go back about the line of scrimmage, so no gain on that play.
No gain.
It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 41 for the Highclimbers.
Knight has had 24 yards so far in the game, and Morford has had 111.
Vincent will go wide to the far side, 3 receivers to the near side, and the Highclimbers are going to call another timeout here. Their final timeout of the half with 1:08 to go in that first half. If you're enjoying this ball game, this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything like games, live broadcasts like tonight.
And this has been an exciting game. This has been a good game.
Well, this is what I expected out of this game.
Yeah.
Close, back and forth, first half. Just there for the ticking for either team, Jerry.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens here in the next minute and 8 seconds.
The Highclimbers definitely have the possession time this first half. They've controlled the ball a little bit more.
They have, and I do believe that the Highclimbers are a little deeper in their rosters. They have more personnel to sub in. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. That's Vincent. Out of the pistol goes to Poe. Knight behind him. There's the snap back to pass. Looks at that crowd on the far side. Pocket collapses. He'll step up. He's going to tuck it under. Try to run. Gets a block. Gets to the 30. And he'll be dropped inside the 30, about the 27-yard line. First down run for Wyatt DePoe.
13 yards.
They'll spot the ball down at the 27-yard line.
9th first down.
We'll wind the clock out of the pistol goes DePoe. 1 receiver near side, that's Ward. 2 receivers far side. Turn around and hand it off. And this is Knight picking his way up the middle to the 20-yard line. Out of timeouts are the Highclimbers. Second down coming, 40 seconds to go.
Gain of about 7 on the play.
Out of the pistol again goes DePoe. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Knight out of the backfield, back to pass. He'll tuck it under again, goes DePoe. Hesitates. Going to be dropped at the 21, and we're 19 seconds before the end of the half. And there's going to be another Blazer down. That'll stop the clock. Let's move the camera here. I believe it was Rafael Mateus Soriera, the downed Blazer there.
Looks like there was no gain on the play. I don't see it.
It
didn't move the yardstick.
Be the 21, Jerry. They say the 20 on the scoreboard, but it looks like the ball spotted at 21.
Okay.
It will be 3rd down and probably 3.
Yeah, it looks like 3.
Is it 3rd down or 2nd down? It says second.
3rd down.
Is it 3rd down? I thought it was 3rd down. It says 3rd on the screen on the field. Okay.
Yeah, the official told to mark it
3rd down.
Yeah.
He held up the 3rd down. They're getting the player off the field under his own power. No, they're not. They're still working on him. I'm sorry. It's right there behind everything. We'll just wait here. So coming up at halftime, Jerry, we'll have some halftime statistics for you. As they're still attending. This little injury is kind of a break for the Highclimbers. They have no timeouts. They need to stop the clock.
And Chris Lacey is giving them some instruction right now. He works with the offensive line.
Perfect guy for that job.
He is.
Perfect guy for that job.
Chris is so knowledgeable.
So we got 14.8 seconds remaining here in the half, and they're still attending to the downed Blazer. Mateus Soriera. That's what I have down here. Jerry looks at my sheet. I've got all these little spots where he went out and put some pronunciations in some of these names, and I'm only assuming that they're right. I'm going to put a couple of tenths back on the clock. It's 18.8 now.
Okay, he's good.
He's going to get up on his own and head to the sideline slow, but he's all right. So Highclimbers will break out of their sideline huddle, head to the line of scrimmage. Clock will start immediately on the go from the referee. DePoe's going to go out of the pistol. He's got Knight behind him. 3 receivers far side. 1 to the near side. Yes. That's Henry. Right behind the pole. You can't see him. Waiting for the snap. Or did they charge him a timeout? Doesn't look like they charged the timeout for the Blazers. Now they'll get the clock running. Into pose, looks things over and takes the snap. Back to pass, looks down the middle, throws, and is almost intercepted. Thrown a little bit behind Henry, incomplete. And brings up 4th down. And yes, here comes Weir in to kick the, or try to kick the field goal. Looks like it'll be a 30.
It's at the 20 right now?
Well, the snap will be from the 20. The spot will be at the 27, 28. Okay. So that makes it 38 yards, 37, 38. Be 38 yards.
Okay.
To see where Weir says put the ball here with his foot. Clock is stopped at 11.3 seconds. And there's going to be a timeout by the Blazers.
And their 3rd and final timeout.
Well, they say they still have 1 left on the board, Jerry. I don't know. No, they're right, Jerry. They just went to zeros. So they did charge the Blazers a timeout for the injured player. So most of the time when we're at Highclimber Stadium, you see a young lady running around with cameras. That's Shauna Whelan. You will find her many events around Mason County, cameras in hand, I should say, capturing pivotal moments. Shauna provides many of the sports-related pictures you find on MasonWebTV.com and works freelance for numerous media outlets, including VNN Photos and the Shelton Mason County Journal. Search Shauna's, you can find Shauna's photos online. Search Shauna Whelan Photography.
Did she send you a couple of pictures?
She has already sent me stuff from the Merriam night game.
Okay, good.
I didn't have a chance to look at it yet. Here is the field goal attempt by Weir, the 38-yard attempt. There's a snap spot, little off. Kick is up. Is it on target? We'll wait for the signal. It is. Tack on 3.
38 yards. His longest is 43, which is a school record.
That's correct. So the Highclimbers have a 17-13 lead with 4.8 seconds remaining in the half. We'll just keep it right here for the kickoff. As halftime is looming here, and the Highclimbers are up 17. It was good. They haven't put it on the board yet. Do we have a flag on the play? We had a flag on the play as well. Oh, boy. Didn't see that. Looks like it's going to go on the Blazers, if I'm seeing it. Yeah, so the field goal is good. And unsportsmanlike on the Blazers. So the field goal does stand. And that makes it 17-13.
And instead of kicking it at the 40, they would kick it at the 45 of Timberline.
The 15 yards, is that what they're going to do?
Let's see.
I didn't see the indication, but you might be right. Be 15 yards added to the kickoff.
Yep, I think it's going to be.
Let's see what they have here. 4.8 seconds remaining in the half. They still haven't put the points on the board. It is 17-13. And the Highclimbers will break the sidelines and head out to the field. So yeah, it'll be, Jerry called it, it'll be kicked off from the 45 of the Blazers with 4.8 seconds remaining. They still haven't posted the score. On the board. They don't want to believe it. Yeah. But it is 17-13. Ignore the scoreboard, folks. Oh, there they go. Yeah, let's give them a hand. There we go. Nice hand from the Climber fans below us. So Weir's going to kick it off from the 45. I think he tries something here, an onside kick or kick it short.
I would think so.
Personally, but, you know, we don't know what goes on down there. We haven't called one yet. So here's the run-up by Weir. He's going to kick it into the end zone. Yep, he's going to kick it in and out of the end zone. And so the Blazers will start on the 20.
So much.
Yeah, whatever works, right?
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Blazers at their own 20. The Highclimbers have a 4-point lead here.
Just 17. Another example of Weir's kicking ability.
Yeah, he probably could have kicked a field goal from there.
Yeah.
Through the uprights. Doesn't count, but, why not try? I don't know. So do the Blazers try to do something or take a knee here to end the half? They have 4.8 seconds. They can score. They've got some speed, so you never know what they have in their bag of tricks here. But it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Blazers. Biggs still the quarterback. He'll go out of the pistol with Jones behind him. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. There's the snap, back to pass, and he'll throw a little dump off to number 9, and that's Keaton Thomas. He's going to be tackled by Leff just shy of the 30, and the clock goes to zeros, and we're headed to halftime with the Highclimbers up 17-13 on the Blazers. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because it felt like a failure. And then I realized, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. And it's halftime here at South Sound Stadium. The halftime score, Shelton 17, Timberline 13. Just had to get the scoreboard up. And with some halftime statistics from the first half, Jerry Apple.
Thank you, Diedrich. All right, let's start with Timberline. They were 3 for 6 in the passing game. Completed 50% of their passes. There was 2 quarterbacks sharing the load for Timberline. For a total of 51 yards, the leading receiver for Timberline was number 10, Cooper Jones.
No, that's we can't. He's the leading rusher is Jones. He didn't catch a pass, Jerry. It's got to be number 9.
Well, was it number 9?
Has to be number 9.
Okay.
Or no, it's Falco. I'm sorry, it's number 3.
Okay.
Number 3 is Falco. Sorry to derail your train of thought
No,
there.
No,
yeah.
No, that's fine.
Because Jones is a running back, so.
Yeah, but.
And I didn't see him catch a pass at all.
Okay, so let's give credit to number 3.
Yeah.
And you are absolutely right, and that's DJ Falco. And he caught 3 of 4 passes for 51 yards. So my error on that.
It doesn't matter. Writing the number down in the right column, Jerry. That's all it is.
Now, remember that 51 yards receiving, and the leading receiver and only receiver was Falco. As far as rushing, Timberline only had 17 yards on 11 carries. So if you add the 11 yards rushing and the 51 yards passing, Timberline had a total of 62 yards. They had 5 penalties for 50 yards. And no turnovers for either team. That's an interesting. We haven't had that happen for a long time. Now for Shelton. Shelton had the quarterback for us, Wyatt DePaul, was 2 for 7 for 21 yards. And his leading receivers were Henry Bennett, who caught a pass for 11 yards, and Robert Knight, caught a pass for 10 yards. So that adds up to 21 yards. Now rushing, here's the biggie. We had 27 carries, for 152 yards. That's a lot, for one half. So if you add the 152 yards and the 21 yards passing, we had a total of 173 yards, and compared to Timberline's 62. And we definitely had the most of the time possession for the game.
But the difference in the score would be that 94-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Keaton Thomas.
Yeah.
That's where Jerry gets things messed up. It's the 9 and the 10 and the 3 and the... Never mind.
Yeah,
go ahead,
sorry about that.
That's all right.
And also, number 25 had a 2-yard touchdown run, which at that time made it 13-7. And like I said, they missed that point after attempt, which I think could be very crucial. Breakdown on the scoring.
Sure.
Started off with a 1-yard touchdown run by Knight, and then Weir made the point after attempt, so the score was 7-0. And then Thomas had a 94-yard return, and that made it 7-7. Point after attempt was good. Then number 25, quarterback had a 2-yard touchdown run, and that made it 13-7. Point after attempt was no good. And then
well, let me
go ahead.
Be specific, and I believe it was Hunter Left blocked that point after attempt. Went right into his chest.
And as always, we always mention names.
As much as we can, but go ahead.
And Leth and Hardy, there's a couple of the ones that we did some standout plays on defense, but there was others too. Then Morford had an 11-yard touchdown run, and that made it 13-13. And then Weir made the point after attempt, 14-13, Highclimbers. And then Weir, number 27 for us, Adrian Weir, had a 38-yard field goal attempt, and that made it 17-13.
And that's where we stand right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jerry, if you had something
No
to say
turnovers,
about.
of course.
Turnovers, yeah.
And that's kind of neat.
Penalty-wise?
Penalty-wise, Shelton had 3 penalties for 35 yards. And Timberline, the Blazers, had 5 penalties for 50 yards. So that was fairly close. And, of course, Shelton had the time possession.
Okay. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back. Third quarter coming up. The Highclimbers should be getting the ball to start the third quarter. They're leading 17-13. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment. With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
And we're back here at Fouts Field, South Sound Stadium. Halftime score, Shelton 17. I don't know why I was going to say 27, but Shelton was 17. Timberline 13. And the Highclimbers will be getting the ball to start the third quarter, which neither team has come out of the locker room, and we have about 2.5 minutes left on the halftime clock, and then they put 3 more minutes on, and Jerry's busy writing in his boxes and stuff. Anything else you have to add that you haven't already talked about, Jerry?
Well, we mentioned possession. Time possession was dominated by the Highclimbers, but Timberline did have that fantastic 94-yard return by number 7, Thomas. Weir has shined tonight. What a 38-yard field goal and some nice kickoffs.
Yeah, consistent.
And we had a nice punt.
right from Dalton Kilbaki, who you said hasn't kicked since he was in the 8th grade.
Ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
Ninth grade,
okay.
And that was a pretty nice punt. It was good for 34 yards.
Dalton is a junior, so it is only a couple years ago.
A couple years.
Usually plays on the offensive and defensive lines. Here come the Highclimbers out of the locker room. Blazers not quite yet. But a good hand from the crowd below us, which I'm pretty sure outnumbers the crowd across the field from us, Jerry. I haven't been poking my head out the door to find out, but there's quite a bit of noise coming from just below us. South Sound Stadium is not the most ideal place to broadcast from, but we appreciate their.
But a good turnout by the Shelton fans.
Yeah, last game of the season, road game. I still don't know why it wasn't a home game for the Highclimbers. I looked it up. Blazers already had 5 home games.
And we only had 4?
Yeah, we only had 4. So this is their 6th home game. So I don't know why that was chosen that way, but maybe it was going to the flip of the coin, or maybe it was about who's available. Because I know that Paul, who runs the clock at Highclimber Stadium, said Happy Thanksgiving at the last game. We were there, so that maybe he's not available. I don't know.
Well, I had a nice talk with Paul today.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are still waiting for the Blazers to come on the field, and the Highclimbers are out there on their warm-up for the second half. They'll get the ball when the third quarter starts, which will be in about 3.5 minutes here, as the Blazers have actually 20 seconds before the halftime clock runs out. Now, I don't know if they actually do the penalty if a team is not out of the locker room in time in 15 minutes.
It seems like they've just been given an extra.
Well, they give them the extra 3 minutes to make sure everybody's loose and warmed up after the 15 minutes in the locker room. Sometimes 20. But sometimes they penalize a team for not coming out of the locker room in time. Somebody's not doing. I know they do it in basketball for sure.
Yes.
Somebody doesn't knock on the door with 3 minutes left or whatever it is. But they did put 3 minutes up on the clock. Blazers still haven't gotten on the field. We'll take a timeout for the third quarter, which is coming up next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Okay.
Nope, what's wrong?
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Community.
Sorry about that, folks. Hit the wrong button. Let's go back and hit the right button, which is that one. Back in a moment.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're waiting for the start of the third quarter. Shelton 17, Timberline 13. The Highclimbers will get the ball to start the third quarter.
That first half went fairly quickly because of most of the plays were running.
Okay, I'm glad you noticed that, Jerry. I didn't even pay attention to that part of it.
Yeah.
Jerry notices all that stuff that I can't keep track of. That's why he does stats, because I can't keep track of any of it. So the Climbers are out there waiting for the kickoff to start the third quarter, and they did penalize the Blazers for not getting out of the locker room in time.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we've seen that, hasn't
it? This season, yeah. So, I mean, is it that much? Or are they going to, I don't know, they're going to kick it. That's a 15-yard penalty. It's
but if they can get out there in time, they'll give them that 3 extra minutes.
Well, they always give them the extra 3 minutes, Jerry. It's always there. They got it. They just have to be out by the time.
You're
the
right,
15,
exactly.
To be out of the locker room on the field before the 15-minute timer goes off. So the Blazers will be kicking off from their own 25-yard line. And Henry and Brotherton will be back about their own 30, 35 to wait for this kick from Burley. Well, he did kick one long, and he kicked one short.
And the Highclimbers scored the last touchdown in the second quarter. Can they score the first touchdown here in the third quarter?
Plus the field goal. You got to add that in there.
There you go.
There's the kick. It's a line drive that's going to be poking free and be picked up by Brotherton. He's going to reverse his field, go back to the 35. Going to cut it up the 30, back to the 35 and the 40. Brotherton picked it up off the ground after it kind of poked free from one of the up guys and returned it to where they now mark him down, 43-yard line, 1st and 10. And I don't know how you're going to score that one, Jerry, because Brotherton ran backwards about 20 yards and then around and then returned it. And,
But good effort.
Good effort. He did get positive yards out of that. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Climbers on their own 43-yard line.
Okay.
10 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Climbers break the huddle. Brotherton comes wide to the near side. Henry will be in the slot. And Ward will be wide to the far side. The back will be Morford. He'll get the handoff. Looking for the running room. Almost broke it free there up the right side. Squirts for 5 yards out to the 48-yard line. Good positive yardage. First play, Jerry. And
you want to give him 5 or 6?
I'm going to give him 5.
Okay. Okay.
Looks like 5 to me, Jerry. I don't know. You're the stat guy. You give him what you want. Put it on Jerry. All right, 2nd down and 5 for the Highclimbers at their 48-yard line. Out of the shotgun goes DePoe. He'll hand it off, and this is Morford. There's a flag. It goes flying in, and Morford gets across into Blazer territory at the 43-yard line. Ball came out at the end of the play, but there's a flag on the play as well.
Nice run, but let's see what happens here.
Here comes Troy Green into the offensive huddle. I guess there was no flag. Maybe something else. I saw something fly in there. There was no flag, Jerry.
Well, that's a 10th first down.
And the ball is at the 43-yard line of the Blazers. 1st and 10. Green in the backfield for the Highclimbers. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Turn around, hand it off to Troy Green. He stutter steps and fights his way for the 35. Nice little run for number 4, Troy Green.
Gain of about 8 on the play.
Yeah.
Let's see where they mark it.
Inside the 33-yard line.
Give them 9.
2nd and 1 coming for the Climbers. 10:25 to go here in the third quarter. Opening drive for the Highclimbers here in the third. Out of the shotgun will go DePoe with max protections. 2 receivers on the near side. It's Ward and Moore, and it's going to be a handoff. And looks like Green bounces it in and dives inside the 30 to the 29. Give him 5 yards at the first down. Oh, I see what it is. One of the Timberline players has really green shoes, and it kind of looks like a flag. He just went off the field. So
first, Green has got 2 carries so far in this half for 14 yards. Good job. Sorry.
Brotherton's on the sideline trying to loosen up his ankle or something. He's not on the field. It's Moore. He's wide to the near side. Out of the backfield goes Knight, and the inside handoff to Rhodes. Rhodes powers his way inside the 25 to the 24. Another 5 yards, Jerry. Chunks are coming out here again. Bryson Rooks will come into the lineup, and as does Green, as Ward and Knight will get a rest.
Yeah, the Highclimbers are establishing that run real well again here in the second half.
Rooks goes wide to the far side. Henry in the slot on the near side. Moore the wide out on the near side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Turn around, hand it off, and there's Green lowering his head, and the flag goes flying in at the end of the play. And what do we have? Going to have a hold on the Climbers. So that'll march him back 10 yards. So that erases that small gain there. And Moore is going to head to the sidelines as Brotherton's back in there. Change on the offensive line as well as Hunter Daggett is going to come in. And Dalton Kilbaki will sit down. Here comes Henry as well. And he'll march him back 10, ball back at the 34-yard line. It's likely 2nd and 15 from that spot. Rooks goes wide to the far side. The slot receiver on the far side. Henry at the end of the line, and out of the shotgun goes DePoe. Handed off, here's Green. Green following his blocker, gets inside the 30 to the 29, maybe the 28. And they get about 4 or 5, Jerry. And we have a high climber down. And I think it might be Cody Behringer. He's down on the turf. It's 8:49 to go, third quarter, 17-13 is our score. Shelton with the lead in the ball. They'll have a third down coming. 3rd and 10, so we got 5 on the carry, Jerry. As they tend to, I believe it's Behringer down there. Highclimbers will come to the sidelines.
So official, well.
It's an official timeout at this point, I believe, yeah. So they're tending to Cody Behringer right now.
Okay.
Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with the live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. You can watch past meetings of these entities as well. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. And Behringer trots off the field.
Ran off the field. Good.
Yeah, he's trotting off the field, so it's all good there. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 29 for the Highclimbers. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Henry. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Green the back behind him. Blazers jump, but didn't cross the... No, we're going to have a false start. Somebody took off a little too early. So there'll be a false start on the Highclimbers, and that makes it 3rd and 15, back at the 34. Somebody took off really early, Jerry. 8:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. This is the Highclimbers' opening possession here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Henry. Toward Brotherton and Rhodes, outside in. Back to pass goes to Poe. Pumps and goes long. Henry there, dives for it, can't get to it, incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Just a little
too far, just a little bit out of his reach. So that will bring up 4th and 15 for the Highclimbers. Stops the clock with 8:25 to go, 3rd quarter. Shelton 17, Timberline 13. 3rd quarter action here. It's 4th down. I think you go for it here, don't you, Jerry?
Oh, yes, definitely.
For the spot. I mean, the field goal from here would be 53 or so yards. I don't think that's quite in Weir's range. Ward and Brotherton go wide out there, and along with left. Oh, high snap. And DePoe has to pick it up and just slide down on his side of the 50. And that'll be over on downs to the Blazers, right at the 49 of the Highclimbers. It's just one of those times that the snap just goes awry, Jerry.
And that's where you don't hold that against any player.
No, it's just
maybe the snapper. But
well,
the thing is, that would be where you credit the team with the loss.
Right, or not even mark it down. Either way, Jerry, it's up to you. So the Blazers will start out on their own on the Highclimbers' 49-yard line. 1st and 10, they're trailing by 4 points, 17-13. New quarterback in there. It's Jacob Nadeau. He'll go out of the pistol, number 7. Turn around, fake the handoff, and I think this is a broken play. He put his knee down, and they'll lose 5 on the play, Jerry. That was definitely a broken play. One of those handoffs were supposed to go to one side, and the running back wasn't there. And Nadeau did his best, but ended up losing 7 yards.
Yeah, 7 yards.
Back at the 44. So it'll be 2nd down and 17. Under 8 minutes remaining here, 3rd quarter. Talanoa wide out in the near side, right below us. Out of the pistol goes Nadeau. He'll dump it off a little high. Ooh, almost intercepted. Went off the hands of the intended target of Thomas and then ricocheted off the hands of Ward. Incomplete, it falls. And it'll be 3rd and 17. Take that back. Yeah, it was Thomas. Couldn't grab that ball in. So 3rd and 17 from the 44 are the Blazers. 7:40 to go here in 3rd quarter.
And this is the 3rd quarterback for Timberline that we've seen tonight.
So Nadeau will go out of the pistol. Jones behind him. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. There's a snap, back to pass. Looks to the far side, it's going to be flushed out. Going to pull it down, and he's going to throw up the sidelines, and incomplete, and there's going to be a pass interference call there. Unfortunately, the ball was thrown, and the defender out there had to turn around, and he didn't turn around in time, the referee says. So that'll be probably pass interference. Yeah, pass interference on the Highclimbers. I got to check the rule book on what they do on these things. These are not spot fouls.
So it's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage?
I think so, but is it going to be 3rd down or is it 10 yards? It's 15 yards. You're right, Jerry. 15 yards, and it'll be still 3rd down. So 3rd down and 2 from the 41 are the Blazers. Nadeau out of the pistol. He's got 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Jones, the back behind him. Falco, the nearest guy. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself, trying to get around the edge, and he's pulled down from behind by, looks like Jax Ward.
Boy, this could be close here.
Very close on that. I almost expected a flag to come out. It's going to be 4th down. If it doesn't, they don't quite get it. Nope, they're going to get it 1st down. At the 39, 1st and 10 for the Blazers on the Highclimber 39-yard line. 7:23 to go, 3rd quarter. Highclimbers 17, Timberline 13. The Blazers have the ball. Now 1st and 10. Out of the pistol goes Nadeau. Jones the back behind him. Turn around, hand it off to Jones up the middle. Stutter steps trying to find some running room around the left side. It squeaks out maybe 2. And it looks like he only got 1 to the 38. So 2nd and 9 coming. Clock is running with 6:50 to go.
You know, Shelton had a good first half defensively, except for that one run, long run.
Falco goes wide to the far side in the slot. On the far side is Thomas. Wide out on the near side is going to be Talanoa out of the pistol. Fake the handoff, and on the rollout the opposite side is Nadeau. Looks down the field, throws long, and it's going to be pulled away, and scoring the touchdown is DJ Falco. Wow. He just ripped that ball away from the defender there and scored. And that puts the Blazers up 19-17. And the point after coming.
How many yards on that one?
38.
Thank you.
There's also a flag on the play. I didn't see that fall in there. Must have came after the end of the play. That usually means an unsportsmanlike somewhere. Or what are we going to do here? Let's see what the call here is. They send both teams to the sidelines. I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike. Let's see what they call here.
Was it called after the touchdown?
I think so. Well, now they're going to call the captains out and the coaching staff out. Probably get everybody together and stop with the trash talk or something to that effect.
Well, Falco's had a big night.
Oh, he has. He's got some speed and some athleticism.
Yeah.
As he pulled that ball away and scored the touchdown. Some extracurricular stuff went on there. I think somebody's too much gnawing on each other, trash talking and the like. That's what they're starting to discuss here. Right now it sits at 19-17 with 6:22 to go, third quarter.
Yeah, Falco has caught 4 passes for 89 yards.
Okay. And 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, if that stands.
I think it's is it his first or second?
No,
it's
let's
his
see.
first. It's his first. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Thomas had a touchdown for 94
okay.
yards,
That's
and then the quarterback had a 2-yard touchdown.
Okay.
So
That's his
yes,
first.
that is the first.
So now the teams are headed back to their sidelines. What is going to happen with this flag? Are they going to pick it up as offsetting maybe? As everybody, both teams are getting everybody together. So this is probably going to be just an offsetting or no penalty whatsoever.
Has a touchdown been registered on the scoreboard?
It has been registered. It is official there. I think that the ball's set for the point after attempt. So no explanation. I'm thinking it just got a little chippy down there, Jerry, and they just want to keep everybody calm and, this is just a game, guys. Come on. 2-point lead right now for Timberline, 19-17. Point after attempt coming. Do you kick the point after or you go for 2, Jerry? I think you kick the point after to keep the 3-point
It wouldn't make any difference if you went for 2, but it would make a difference.
Well, it would make it you have to get a touchdown to take the lead, but if you don't, then the field goal beats you.
And we know that Shelton has a pretty good field goal kicker.
Right.
I think they're going to play it safe and go for 1.
Go for 1, yeah. Let's see what they do here.
But like you said, I'm not the coach.
We're not. We're up here in the booth. That's why we're up in the booth. We have no knowledge of that stuff.
Exactly.
We speculate. We pontificate. We.
I'd hope we're right.
Yeah. Well, pontificators never. Doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. They're pontificating. So the ball is actually spotted at the 3-yard line for the point after attempt. Is it 1? Is it 2? They're going for 2, it looks like. Okay. So Nadeau out of the pistol. Jones behind him. 1 receiver on the near side, 2 on the far side. This is where you can't see the pole in the action. There's a handoff to Jones. That was a faked in. It's a throw in the middle, and the 2-point conversion is complete. And I believe that's Talon Noah with the 2-point conversion to make it 21-17, and the Blazers extend their lead. 6:22 to go in the third. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, the Timberline Blazers have taken back the lead. They're leading 21-17. 6:22 to go, third quarter. Burley has it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Highclimbers. Bennett, Henry, and is it Brotherton back deep? Hard to see, he's right behind the pole. Might be a 4, might be a 5, I don't know. Here's the run-up and the kick by Burley. He's going to kick it, keep it on the ground, and it's going to hit on a lineman or an up guy, and he'll just fall on it. And the Climbers will start on their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10. So not terrible starting field position. They just have to do something with it. The Climbers do. They'll spawn it at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. DePoe comes off the sidelines with the play. 6:20 to work here in the 3rd. His team trailing by 4. 21-17. Brotherton comes wide to the near side. Ward in the slot on the near side. Shotgun formation for DePoe, max protection. He'll slip the handoff into Morford. Morford stutter steps, goes backwards, and he's pushed forwards by one of the defenders, and it looks like a first down run of the 11, Jerry. Across the 40 to the 43, 44-yard line. Nice run by Benjamin Morford. He'll spot it to the 44. That's his 11-yard pickup. They had him stopped, and somehow he slipped away from it, and then he got a shove from one of the defenders. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. Clock is running, 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Ward goes wide to the far side. Brotherton wide to the near side. In the slot on the near side is Henry. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Back behind him, a little fake to him. It was Green on the rollout near side. He's going to throw down the sidelines, just a little out of the reach of Brotherton. And Brotherton's grasping his knee after that pass attempt, catch attempt, and it's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 from the 44. Looks like Brotherton is staying on the sidelines.
Yeah, Montford has 135 yards so far. His best game of the season was 150.
So Moore is in there for Brotherton. He'll come wide to the near side, and the slot will be Henry. Ward will be the wide out on the far side. Leth is the fullback, and I think it's Morford. No, it's a Green with a handoff. He'll extend the arm across the 35 to the 36. They'll only give him to 35. And it's going to be just a 1-yard pickup. Be 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9 coming. Knight will come in. Green will sit down. 5:20 to go here, 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 9 coming for the Highclimbers. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Oh, actually 2 to the near side. It's left in the slot. And unfortunately a false start on the Highclimbers. Back them up 5 and make it 3rd and 14. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But there's some discussion then, did he get drawn into that? That can happen. A defender can do some movement and cause the false start. That's what they're discussing right now. I don't know, Jerry. Looked pretty obvious to me.
I didn't see anybody from Timberline in the neutral zone, so I don't, but.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start, yeah. They'll march him back 5. So it'll be 3rd and 14 from the 40 now for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, the Highclimbers are starting to pick up some penalties, and that hurts a little bit now.
Clock is stopped for the moment at 5:08 to go, 3rd quarter. Again, Timberline 21, Shelton 17. Ward and Henry go wide to the far side. Moore and the left go wide to the near side. Out of the pistol goes DePoe. Back to pass, short drop. Looks down the sideline. It's going to step up, throw in the middle. It's just a little bit behind. Moore incomplete, and it's 4th down. Just a little bit off and behind him. So that will bring up the punting team. And Dalton Kilbaki will be doing the kicking again, the punting again. This will be his 2nd punt of the ball game.
Had a good first punt.
And I believe it's Thomas back, standing about the 27-yard line, waiting for this punt. Here's the punt. It's up in the air. It's a little shorter, spiraling, hits at the 43, and takes a Highclimber bounce inside the 35 to the 32. That's where it'll be down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blazers.
28-yard punt.
The Blazers did score in their last possession to take the lead back. And they get another opportunity here. with a 4:38 to go here in the third. So 1st and 10 for Timberline. Nadeau stays in at quarterback. So one thing I've seen about the Blazers, they have had different quarterbacks throughout the season.
This is their third quarterback.
Yeah. Falco will come wide to the near side. Out of the shotgun will go Nadeau. Max protection. One receiver to the far side. I think that's going to be Thomas. He'll go in motion. Take the little swing pass, and he's going to be corralled and slips by the tacklers and knocked out of bounds by Ward after about a 5-yard pickup, I think. Depends on the spot. After that long pass from Thomas, the Highclimbers are going to defend that as a run every time. He did put it up across the 35 to the 37. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Blazers. Clock is stopped at 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Nadeau will send Falco wide to the near side. Thomas goes wide to the far side, out of the shotgun with max protection. And in motion again, it's Thomas. Going to try it again. No, it's going to be a fake and a reverse on that. And Thomas is trapped out there. Gooley's almost had him, and he's brought down by, I believe it's Rhodes. And maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see whether they're spotted. I think he lost 2. Lost 3 at his back of the 34.
Who was the carry?
Is the quarterback number 7.
Thank you.
Clock is not running. It should be running. Now it does. This is 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Blazers. Thomas comes wide to the near side. Falco wide to the far side. Shotgun again for Nadeau. One back on each side. Back to pass. Looks over the middle. It's going to be flushed out. Looks down the field. Now he's going to tuck it under and run. He gets the first down, and then he's going to be caught from behind near the 45 by Green and Leff. We mark him down at the 44-yard line, Jerry, and it's a 10-yard pickup and first down. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to go here, third quarter. Blazers trying to look to add to their lead here.
Showed some speed there.
Yeah, well, the coverage has been pretty good here for the Highclimbers in the secondary. Here goes Falco wide to the near side. He'll be matched up with Ward. In the slot goes Thomas. It's like Morford's going to match him up. Maybe Rhodes. Out of the shotgun again goes Nadeau. There's the snap. A little delayed handoff to Jones. No, he kept it, and he's going to be tracked down. He's going to be slipping a guy, and he's going to get up near midfield. Well, nice little move. He really had me faked out the whole time. I thought that Gooley will get him in the backfield. And got out of that grasp. He did end up with 6 yards. It'll be right at midfield. 2nd down and 4. Under 3 minutes to go. He got out of bounds. Stopped the clock at 2:58. This is the third quarter. Right at midfield. Falco goes wide to the far side. Thomas comes wide to the near side. Out of the shotgun goes Nadeau. There's a snap, little high, handed off to Jones. Jones tries to find some running room around the right side, and he's still on his feet inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, 42 almost. Spins on the spots, first down.
Yeah, 8-yard gain.
It'll be 42-yard line, they'll spot it. 1st and 10. Blazers quickly up to the line of scrimmage. There's a shotgun snap again, a run by Jones. Jones running into a pack, and he's going to be dragging Green for about 5 to the 36-yard line. And we have a Blazer down again. An official timeout. So 2:38 to go, third quarter, 21-17 our score. Timberline with the lead and the ball. And they'll have a 2nd and 4 coming when we resume here play as they attend to the downed Blazer here on the field. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle at MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make these broadcasts possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason POD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, and Mason Health. Still attending to the downed Blazer. Can't see his number, so we don't know who he is, but he's one of the linemen.
I haven't seen the number yet.
No, he's one of the linemen, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But they're still attending to him.
We appreciate the supporters.
Yeah, we do, and the sponsors, and they're going to get the...
the sponsors, yes.
Yeah, they're supporters, too.
They are supporters.
And up off and then on his feet. And I believe it's Kingsley Tia Tuman Morris. And he's going to get a little help to the sidelines.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to see at this last game. 2:38 to go, third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 36. It's the Highclimber 36. Are the Blazers. Nadeau getting a few last-minute instructions from his coach. Going to head to the huddle. Falco goes wide to the far side. Thomas wide to the near side. Hash mark near side. Shotgun formation for Nadeau. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Nope, he fakes the handoff, and he's going to try and run up the middle. He's going to bounce it outside. Slips one tackle in the backfield. Going to try to get upfield, and he's run out of bounds about the 34, 33 yard line. I think we're going to mark him out of bounds at the 33, Jerry. It's a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Blazers. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. And a flag in the huddle. I guess we had too many guys in the huddle. Wow. That's very interesting. You don't see a flag go flying before there's even any sort of a play. Guy did run out, but there's a lot of guys in green out there, isn't there, Jerry?
It looks like there's 12.
Well, now.
Maybe not now, but somebody must have ran off.
I did see somebody run off. But that's going to be a drive killer right there, Jerry. It's going to be an illegal substitution, technically, or too many men on the field.
Is that a 5-yard penalty?
I think it's 5 yards. It's a dead ball foul. Oh, unsportsmanlike on the Blazers. That is a huge penalty right there, Jerry. Wow, somebody must have said something to one of the referees. That is definitely a drive killer right there. From 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 16.
Yeah, that was the first penalty of the second half for Timberline, but a big one, crucial.
That puts the ball back at the 48-yard line. Wow. Just when you think they get a little bit of momentum, they get a penalty like that. Wow.
The quarterback, number 7, who's a senior, has some good speed.
Well, actually, it's going to be 4th down. I thought it was still 3rd down. It's 4th down. It's going to also be a loss of down because it was a dead ball foul. So it'll be 4th and 16 from the 48, and the Blazers are going for it. Showing the ability to get these big chunks. Here's a shotgun snap to Nadeau. It looks around the field. Now he's going to tuck it under. And he's going to be slipping tackles, and then he's going to be dropped. Gooley and left in there on the tackle. I thought I saw a flag go flying in there as well, but yeah, I think there's a flag on there. The indication is on the Blazers, and I think you could take that play and take that ball, Jerry, if it was 4th down.
That's one where I would have probably, yeah.
Well, it was a hold on the Blazers, and the Highclimbers get the ball on the Blazers' 47-yard line. That is a huge penalty, and then a huge break there for the Climbers with 1:33 to go in the third.
That's one where Timberline had the lead.
They still have the lead, but they had the momentum, and they had a third and
15-yard penalty. Oh,
yeah, that was killer right there.
But I was surprised he didn't punt.
Well, we haven't seen Bacon out there, so he's their punter as well as one of the QBs, and Maybe they didn't have any faith that he would get it. So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers on the Timberline, the 48-yard line. I guess we're going to mark it, and we have a timeout here on the field. Teams are headed to their respective sidelines here. Boy, you know, Jerry, you mentioned that we were going at a fast pace, and it just slowed to a snail's crawl. Here in the 3rd quarter, you never say those things. Haven't you learned yet?
I know, and I should have, because the first half did go pretty fast.
It did go pretty quickly. But we have a stoppage of play here.
How much time left in the...
1:33 to go, 3rd quarter.
Okay.
21-17, Timberline with the lead. Shelton will have the ball. Say it's a 47-yard line now. 1st and 10.
From where I'm at, I'm not able to see the score clock unless I lean
way over here and join me from to my side of this booth. Booth is quite large, Jerry. You know, just these frames are pretty large too, which make it kind of hard to say. That's why I stand so I can move and be mobile. So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers on the Timberline 47-yard line. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the pistol goes to Poe. Turn around, hand it off, and it's Morford trying to find some running room around the right side. And he's just still on his feet and spun out all the way back at the 40.
But he did get up to
he got up to
midfield, almost
close
midfield.
to midfield. I think they're giving forward progress there, although it's still a loss of 3 or 4 on the play back at the 49 of the Highclimbers. Loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and 14. And 1:05 to go here, 3rd quarter. Knight and Leff will come on for the Highclimbers. Morford and Rhodes will head to the sidelines. I just want to say sit down because that's what they do in basketball. We're not there yet. Henry's going to go wide to the far side. Ward in the slot. Leff closer to the line, and the wideout is Brotherton. And what do we have? We have a delay of game here, I believe. Yeah, it's a delay of game on the Highclimbers. So that turns the 2nd down and 19 now. They'll march the ball back to the 44-yard line. Highclimbers need the 37 of Timberline for the 1st down. So 2nd and 19 from the 44. Pistol formation, 3 receivers near side, 1 of the far side is Henry. Little run by DePoe, and there's going to be a flag on the play, and then DePoe is just knocked down across midfield at the 49. However, the flag goes flying into the backfield.
So it's probably a holding.
Likely it's going to be a hold, and it's coming back. Boy, the Highclimbers have just gone backwards in this quarter.
Wyatt did take a hard hit there.
Oh, he took a hard, it was almost a clothesline. It's going to be a hold on the Highclimbers. It'll be 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, so that will turn it into 2nd and 29. I believe, or are they going to do it from the end of the play? They're going to do the penalty from the end of the run, Jerry, which is at the 49. So I should put it back at the 39, or 41, excuse me. Should be the 41, and that will be 2nd down and... Come on, guys, let's get it right here.
That's from the line of scrimmage?
Well, they're marking it off from the end of the run.
Which was...
So that would put it down at the 40. Now it's going to go to the 40.
Well, it's going to go into the 30s.
30, yeah, okay, 39. Yeah, his crew must not have worked much together. 34 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and... about 21. Out of the pistol goes to Poe. Henry goes in motion. It's going to be a flip to him and then a reverse to Brotherton. Brotherton gets around the outside, gets up the seam to the 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 20, steps back into the field of play. Center steps again to the 10, still on his feet inside the 10. No flags, 1st and goal. Wow.
Where are they going to mark it?
They're going to mark it inside the 5, it looks like. I don't know. It's going to be 1st and goal either way. Or they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. And then they have a flag at the end of the play, which means it's unsportsmanlike.
It's going to go against Timberline.
Yeah, is it going to go? It's a 9, Jerry. So from the 39 to the 9.
52 yards.
Oh, they're going to be a unsportsmanlike on Shelton. So the run does stand. They'll mark it 15 yards from the end of the run.
But the 52 yards will stand.
Yeah, it will stand, and then they'll mark off 15 from there. Well, instead of a 1st and goal, they have a 1st and 10 from the 24.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the penalties are really hurting Shelton right now. They've got 100 yards in penalties.
So the Climbers will have a 1st down in Blazer territory at the 24, at their 24-yard line. 10.9 seconds remain here in 3rd quarter.
What a play. Great.
Yeah, it was a great.
Well-designed play.
Well-designed on the little flip to Henry and then a reverse to Brotherton, and Brotherton outspeeded everybody.
He did,
down
and
the
then
sidelines.
he cut back in.
Yeah, he kept going.
Yeah.
So there was who has a timeout here? The Highclimbers are taking a lot of time here on the sidelines. It's 1st and 10 from the 24 for Shelton. Highclimbers break the huddle. DePoe gets some last second instructions from the sidelines, and they'll head out to formation. Ward and Moore, the wideouts on the far side, out of the shotgun will go DePoe. Rhodes to his left. I believe it's going to be Morford to his right. I'm not sure. There's the snap and handoff. It's Knight, actually. He'll take the snap, and right up the middle he goes inside the 5. I believe it was Knight. It was Robert Knight III on the carry. And it'll be a 1st and goal from inside the 10, and I believe it's the 8, Jerry. Hard to see from there. I'm going to say it's 7. That's even better. So 1st and goal. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3. Timberline 21, Shelton 17. Highclimbers have a 1st and goal to start the 4th in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
It's not always easy to deal with difficult emotions. And while quick fixes can seem less daunting than facing how you feel, some short-term distractions, like marijuana, can actually increase feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Which is why building healthy habits, like moving around, practicing gratitude, or connecting with others, are better for your mental health. And if you need it, help us out there.
So we're waiting for the start of the 4th quarter. Highclimbers have a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line to start the 4th. You got anything, Jerry? Or are you just on the edge of your seat?
I just thought that was a beautiful run by Cody. I can't say that enough.
So we got a 1st and goal from the 7. Out of the shotgun will go DePoe. 2 receivers on the near side. Brotherton in the slot. Ward in the wide receiver. And the handoff will go to Knight. He tries to find some running room around the left side, and I think he got to the 5. So a couple of yards on the carry, Jerry.
Okay. Got it.
Well, maybe 1. So it's a 6. So 2nd and goal from the 6 for the Climbers, trailing by 4.
But they're knocking on the door.
They sure are. Brotherton goes wide to the far side. Ward wide to the near side. Slot receiver is going to be Henry. Out of the pistol with Knight behind DePoe. Knight goes out of the. There's a handoff to the left. Left in the fullback handoff gets to the 5, possibly. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Yeah, I don't see any movement there, Jerry, if there is very little. We'll give it to no gain. So 3rd and goal from the 6. And we have a whistle. I believe we're going to have a timeout here. Possibly, maybe not. Nope, no timeout here, just wind the clock. Getting out of the pistol. It's Can be two guys beside DePoe. Back behind him is Morford. Hand off to him. He bounces it around the outside. Going to step to the inside to get in. He did. Touchdown, Highclimbers. Benjamin Morford, 6-yard TD run. Jerry, the Highclimbers take the lead back. 10:33 to go in the ball game. 23-21, and Weir's on for that all-important point after. Let's see if Brotherton's still the holder. It is. Brotherton's still the holder. The long snapper is Leth. Waiting for the snap. This high snap. Put down nicely. Kick is up. Oh. It is good. So make it 24-21. Shelton, 10:33 to go in the ball game. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, the Highclimbers take back the lead, 24-21, 10:33 to go in the ball game now.
And that is the second touchdown run by Morford. And Adrian Weir is 3 for 3 in the point after attempts, plus a 38-yard field goal.
Right, they'll have it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Blazers. They're going to send Son and I believe it's Thomas back deep, waiting for this kick from Weir. The last time I believe he kicked it short, keeping it out of the hands of the Speedsters. Here's the run up. And again, a little pooch kick. This one's going for the sidelines, out of bounds. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be.
So that's a penalty now.
Yeah, spot. I think it's when it goes out of bounds, that's where it gets it. They get it since it's more from the 40. Let's see where they put him down. It'll be Blazer ball with decent starting field position. Went out of bounds about the 40. And they're going to give him 5 yards. It'll be 45. So it's from the penalty, 5 yards from the spot that goes out of bounds, or the 40.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Or is it 35? 35 if it's under that.
I like that clarification. Thank you.
All right, so out of the pistol will go Nadeau. He's got two receivers near side, one to the far side. Back behind him is Jones. I believe it's Nadeau. Back to pass. Looks over near side, going to throw. It's, nice hit there as the ball entered the hands of Falco. Good hit there by Jax Ward, incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 from the 45. Just timed it perfectly, Jerry.
Yeah, and Flacco's been their leading receiver, but he didn't catch that one. Nice play by number 2.
So it's 2nd and 10 from the 45. Blazers break the huddle. Flacco comes wide to the near side in the slot's going to be Thomas. A wide out. Probably, I didn't see who that was. There's a handoff to Jones. Jones bouncing around the right side, going to cut it up the numbers, and he's going to be tackled after about a 4-yard pickup. So 3rd down coming, 3rd and 7. Clock is running, 10:15 to go in the ball game. 3-point lead for the Highclimbers. Blazers have the ball. 24-21 is the score. Both teams 1-8 on the season. Looking to end the season with a win. Pistol again for Nadeau. 2 receivers near side, one to the far side. Back behind Nadeau is Jones. There's the snap. Fake the handoff, little play action. Nadeau slips one tackle. It's going to be chased. Slips another tackle. He's going to get on the run, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds near the first down marker. Nadeau says it's 1st down. Depends on the spot. Right at the 45. There's going to be an official timeout here And they say it's first down, Jerry. 1st and 10 behind the legs of number 7.
Nadeau is very elusive.
He's not going down easy, that's for sure. 1st and 10 from the 45 of the Highclimbers now, and we do have a Highclimber down in the backfield, it looks like. Can't see who that is. Got a 4 and possibly a... can't see who it is. I'm not even going to speculate, Jerry. Might be... hoping it's not Quinn McKinnon. Does look like it's Quinn McKinnon.
It's 43?
Yeah. The Blazers have one of their linemen hurt as well. He's been hobbling a lot, number 76. That's Kingsland Pianon Morris.
Looks like he's walking off. That's good.
McKinnon up off on his own power, heading to the sidelines. 1st and 10 for the Blazers, 9:36 to go in the ball game. Trailing by 3 here.
And that's the 6th first down for Timberline. They picked up a lot more first downs this half.
Nadeau out of the pistol. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. And he'll hand it off. It's a new running back. It's not Jones behind him. It's number 20. That's Deary. And he'll get 4 yards up to the 41. So it'll be a 2nd down and 6 coming for the Blazers. Thinking the Blazers are going to run as much clock as possible here. 9-10 and counting. Falco comes wide to the near side. It'll be Thomas in the slot on the near side. Again, out of the pistol. 1 receiver to the far side. Here's a little blitz and a handoff, and left blasts in there and nowhere to go, and a loss on the play of 4.
Number 20?
I believe it was 20. Yes, it was 20. Deary on the carry was met immediately by Hunter Left, and a loss on the play. They'll spot him with forward progress at the 44-yard line. Oh, there's a flag on the play as well. I didn't even see that. Flag thrown at the 45. Blazers backed up, so it's going to be a hold as well, I would think. That's more yardage on the penalty. He'll go back and put it in Blazer territory at the 49. I don't know what the penalty was. I'm assuming it's a hold. And it'll still be 2nd down, but it'll be 2nd down and 16. Blazers need to get to the 35 of the Highclimbers for the first down. They're at their own 49. 8:40 in the ball game. Shelton with a lead of 3, 24-21. Out of the pistol goes Nadeau. Back behind him, I believe it's Deary. Back to pass goes Nadeau. Looks down the field. He's on the rollout. He's going to cut it up, slip 1 tackle. Going to go the other direction, and he's get to the 50, 45, 40. Got a lot of running room, 35, and he runs out of bounds. It's a first down run. Boy, he is elusive, Jerry.
He sure is.
He cannot be stopped. And he gets inside the 30, very near the 30. They're going to run him out of bounds at the 31, Jerry.
19-yard run. Yeah, from the 50 to 31.
It was a 49, so it's...
yeah, okay.
49. Give him an extra yard on there. Not like
I did.
Okay. 8:18 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Blazers on the Highclimbers 31-yard line. Pistol again for Nadeau. 2 receivers, far side, 1 on the near side. Handoff, and it's Jones back in there. He's going to spin away from 2 defenders. Gets too near the 25 before he's pulled down. 2 Highclimber defenders had him, and he just spun away from them, Jerry. And they'll spot the ball at the 25-yard line. 6-yard pickup. And a Highclimber slow to get up on the far side. And he's going to take a knee. So Highclimbers are leaving it out there on the field, Jerry. So are the Blazers. We have another injury timeout. 7:54 to go in the ball game. Score is Shelton 24, Timberline 21.
How much time?
7:54.
Okay.
I can't see who the player is they're attending to out there. I think it might be Troy Green.
Yeah, it looks like number 4.
Stretching out his leg right now. Well, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Actually, it's going to be number 11, Jerry.
11? Okay,
yeah, that's
so-
Caleb Jordan.
Okay.
Or no, is it a 4? I can't tell. It looks like 11 to me, Jerry.
You know what? Let's see.
It might be the 4. It might be 11.
I think you...
Yeah, it's very difficult to see. But he's being helped off the field, but mostly under his own power. So it'll be 2nd and 4 from the 25 for the Blazers. You're going to stay with the 11, Jerry.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And the pistol again for Nadeau. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Turn around and fake the handoff. Throw over the middle is complete to the tight end, number 6. That's Christian Jerome Dinas. And he gets first down on that. Inside, right around the 10, 11-yard line, Jerry. So a 14-yard pickup. 7:40 to go. He's out of bounds, stopping the clock. So 1st and 10 for the Blazers. Knocking on the door again. Again out of the pistol goes Nadeau. Jones the back behind him. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Going to fake the handoff, and he's going to tuck it under, and he's going to run. Nadeau to the outside. Going to turn the corner at the 10. Stutter steps, and he's going to be knocked down inside the 5 by Jax Ward. They'll spot him down at the 4-yard line.
Where'd they start the ball on that one?
11.
Okay, thank you. 7-yard run.
Be 2nd and 3 from the 4. Clock is running, 7:10 to go in the ball game. Blazers to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Son is the wide out on the near side. Slot receivers Thomas, Falco wide to the far side. Again out of the pistol, handed off to Jones. Jones is stopped by Gooley, still trying to find some running room against the 3. Maybe the 2.
Gain of 2. We're going to see where they spot it.
Looks like it might be the 2.
Okay.
It's a 3
2
yard. It's a
then.
3-yard line.
Oh, okay. Gain of 1.
So it'll be 3rd and 2. I'm sorry about the poll, folks. That's where they are. So out of the pistol goes Nadeau. Jones the back behind him. Takes the snap a little high. I'll hand it off to Jones. Jones stutter steps, and they swarm in, and he loses yardage back at the 5, Jerry. Loss of a couple, and brings it 4th and 5. Or, yeah, 4th and 5. 4th and 4 from the 5. So they only need to get to the 1 for the first down. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Clock continues to run, 5:50 and counting. Taking their time.
Big play.
Son goes wide to the far side. Falco wide to the near side. Thomas in the slot. Jones the back behind. Nadeau out of the pistol. There's the snap. Bad snap. And Nadeau has to just go down. He goes down on the sack. Keenan McKinnon in there with the tackle after the bad snap. And the Highclimbers take over. Huge play there, Jerry.
Sure was.
Highclimbers have the lead and the ball with 5:27 to go in the game. They get the ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Apologize for the poll, folks. Can't do anything about construction blocking our view. Highclimbers definitely need a sustained drive right here to put this game away. DePoe goes out of the pistol. Morford the back behind him. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. There's the snap. Handed off to Morford. Morford, little running room up the middle. Jumps over a couple of guys and drops and rolls to about the 19-yard line.
8-yard run.
2nd down and 2 coming for the Highclimbers. From the 19. Morford out. Knight in at running back. I think you just keep it on the ground here as much as possible. 2 receivers go wide to the far side. Just 2 receivers wide to the far side. Shotgun for DePoe. Max protection. Gonna wait for the hand to go up before he snaps the ball. And he doesn't know. Bad snap, and DePoe. Ball's free. Ball's still free. Who comes up with it, Jerry? The Highclimbers keep it. Boy, oh boy, that was just one of those snaps again. Highclimbers keep the ball. Back to the 10, Jerry.
Loss of 9. Oh.
Clock is running, 4:25 to go in the ball game. Rhodes out, Leth in. Knight stays in there at running back. Clock continues to run, 4:10 to go. Henry comes wide to the near side. Brotherton and Ward wide to the far side. And there's this high snap, and DePoe's just going to run. Design quarterback draw. Gets across the 15 to about the 17, 18-yard line.
Gate of 8 then.
Looks like it's going to be 4th and short here. It's going to be 4th and short. This is when you punt it. And Kilbaki goes back to punt it away. You know the Blazers are going to go after this thing. 3.5 minutes remaining. And they're trailing by 3. Ball's at the 18-yard line, and Kilbaki will be standing up at his 1-yard line. Gets a snap, puts up a high, short kick. It's going to hit at the 33 and take a Blazer bounce right into the hands of Leth. And the Blazers have a short field to work in 3 minutes and 9 seconds. 33-yard line. 3:09 to go in the ball game. Shelton 24, Timberline 21. And here comes Nadeau and the Blazers looking to take back the lead. Back and forth game tonight. Falco goes wide to the far side. Thomas in the slot on the far side. And Talanoa is the wideout on the near side. High snap, handled well. And here's Nadeau going to be flushed out again. He's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line. Nice tackle there by Mason Guard. Came up holding his arm, however.
Looks like a gain of 3 or 4.
Well, it's going to be 3, Jerry.
Okay.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 30. Talanoa goes wide to the far side, wide side of the field. Thomas in the slot, Falco the wide out on the near side. High snap again, a handoff to Jones. Jones swallowed up after a short gain of maybe 2 to the 28. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. Ball at the 28-yard line. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the game.
The Highclimbers have done a good job of containing Jones. He's only picked up about 50-some yards.
Falco comes wide to the near side. Thomas in the slot. Talanoa, the wide out on the far side. Out of the pistol goes Nadeau. Jones behind him. Takes the handoff. He'll dump it off in the middle. It's incomplete. Intended for the tight end. Duenas. Incomplete it goes, stopping the clock at 1:45, and it's 4th and 5. Blazers are obviously going to go for it.
That's the 2nd time they've targeted the tight end.
Well, he's been pretty quiet tonight. Clock is stopped at 1:45, 4th and 5 from the 28 for the Blazers. Climber fans are pounding on the seats here.
I think we're looking for a pass here.
Talanoa wide to the near side, 2 to the far side. Falco in the slot, Thomas the wideout. There's a little bit of a rush there, and Nadeau breaks it free. He's to the 10, 5, cuts it back, dives for the end zone, stopped short about the 1 yard line with 1:34 to go in the ball game. And the Blazers have a 1st and goal from the 1.
27-yard run.
Ooh, on a 4th and 5.
Oh, it's at the 5?
No, it's on the 1.
Okay, so.
And a timeout by the Blazers. Whew. Let's see, I'm going to move this back so people can see the clock. Timeout by the Blazers. Got to say it one more time. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, if you get a chance, please thank our sponsors who are helping bring this broadcast to you. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County POD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, and Mason Health.
The one positive thing, if Timberline does score, Shelton does have 3 timeouts.
It's true. But good point. They're going to spot the ball at the 2 yard line. 1st and goal there for the Blazers. Highclimbers are out there defensively. Blazers break their huddle. Apologize that there's a pull right in the way where the action's going to be. We'll do our best. Falco goes wide to the near side. Slot receiver is going to be Thomas. Nope, he's going to go to the far side. It's going to be a shotgun, short shotgun. Bacon is in there in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff. Going to be swallowed up. Ball comes free. Highclimbers have it. Oh, my goodness. The Highclimbers have taken it back at the 1 yard line. What a change on plays. It was Gunnar Jensen or Gooley who came up with that ball. No, it was Knight who came up with the ball. Boy, oh boy, Jerry.
First turnover?
It was the first turnover, and the Highclimbers take over on the 1 yard line. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. How much time?
128, Jerry. The Highclimbers have a 3-point lead.
Well, they can almost kneel down, can't they?
And there's no room to kneel down.
There is none? Where's the ball at?
The 1, Jerry, the 1 yard line.
Geez.
There's a timeout by the Highclimbers.
Right,
We're going to step
right.
aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
You're absolutely right.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, there's 1:28 remaining in the ball game. The Highclimbers have the ball on their own 1 yard line, leading by 3 points. They got a long ways to go. They got to get out of the end zone.
You brought a good point. I didn't realize it was on the 1.
Yeah, it's on the 1 yard line. 1st and 10. Okay. DePauw's going to go out of the pistol. Or is it the shotgun? It's hard to say from this side. It's going to be the pistol. If you're the Blazers, you're coming after DePauw. DePauw's got to get rid of it quickly. Rhodes goes in motion. There's the snap. Hand it off. It's Morford gets pushed back in. I think he got out of the end zone. He did, but barely. I think it's Morford on the carry.
Yeah, no gain.
Yeah, there's going to be no gain. He did get out of the end zone. Clock is running with 1:10 to go. The Blazers have a timeout. Highclimbers have 2. Leth comes in. The Highclimbers are huddling up at right under the goalpost back there, Jerry. 1 minute to go. Can they hold on here? This is the question. DePauw will go out of the pistol again. Now this is the shotgun. So just got to get rid of it quickly. There's the snap. Hand it off. It's going to be Morford breaking it out of the up to the near the 10 yard line. And that's not going to quite be enough for a first down. It'll be 3rd down and maybe 1.
Gain of 9.
And the Blazers have taken their final timeout with 39.7 seconds remaining. Wow. They're going to put it at the 9, give them 8 on the carry, Jerry. Be 3rd and 2. little more room for DePoe to work as the Blazers took their final timeout. The Highclimbers are heading to the sidelines to chat things up with their coaching staff. Hey, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby for driving. The column is driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. So 3rd and 2 from the 9. 39.7 seconds remain. Blazers out of timeouts, and they're trailing by a field goal. And DePoe takes a knee, and that will be it because it'll be 4th down. They cannot stop the clock, and the celebration begins. The Highclimbers pick up their 2nd win of the season in a dramatic fashion, 24-21. As the clock goes counting down. There it goes, down to 12. And that is it. The Highclimbers survive the Timberline Blazers in Week 10, 24-21. We'll take a timeout. Jerry will have some final statistics. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, it's a final here at South Sound Stadium. The Shelton Highclimbers hold off the Timberline Blazers 24-21. An exciting finish there that came down to a fumble recovered at the 1-yard line by Gabe Gooley. And, the Highclimbers were able to run out the clock after the back-and-forth battle. 24-21. Jerry's quickly doing his thing over there. This is the final football game of the season. So we look ahead to basketball season, which begins in December, and tentatively our first broadcast will be December 2nd. Shelton girls will be hosting Capital. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock in the Mini-Dome. Jerry and I will be on hand for that game in December. Unfortunately, no playoff football for us so far. At least Merriam Knight Owls did play earlier this afternoon. They started at 2:30 with the Washington School for the Deaf. I don't have the score on that, but we'll have a recap by tomorrow morning for sure on that. And then, of course, this one, 24-21 North Mason season came to an end a week ago as they lost to Squim, and Squim made the playoffs. I didn't know if you knew that. They were just a game out of the playoffs, the Bulldogs were, but Squim managed to edge them out with that win last week. So, Jerry, you're about done here?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go with the final statistics for this final game.
All right. Thank you, Diedrich. Nice job tonight on your part. Okay, let's start with Timberline, the host team. They were
you got it,
okay,
Jerry?
Okay. We got it. Okay, what we're going to do is they had give me one more minute.
Okay,
sorry,
sure.
I apologize.
It's all right, Jerry. You're entitled. It's a final game, and I'll just pan over here to see if we can sneak into the post-game huddle over there for the Highclimbers, as everybody's pretty much happy with this second win of the season, 2-8 on the season. The Highclimbers finish up a lot better than their one win. Get this extra game in tonight and come away. So Josh Monroe ends his first season with a 2-8 record, and we look ahead to basketball season as we've talked about here. And there we go. The final score again is Shelton 24, Timberline 21.
Now I'm ready.
Now Jerry is ready. Before I get to him, though, I want to say a big shout out to our friends in Eastern Washington, the Raywalds. Go ahead, Jerry.
Thank you. First for Timberline. Timberline had 56 yards in passing, and they had 84 yards rushing.
Okay. And that's a half of the game.
Yeah, that's for the half. Okay, so now. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's do this. God. I had a tough time here.
Well, while Jerry does that, we're going to take a
break.
Another quick break here. I already closed that off. We'll go here, and we'll be back as Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Back in a moment here.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
So there's your final score, 24-21. Shelton knocks off Timberline. Jerry, you ready now?
I'm ready for Shelton.
Let's go for it with Shelton in the victorious Highclimbers.
Shelton was 5 for 13 in the passing game. They had no turnovers, and Timberline had one at the very towards the very end of the game.
Yeah.
For Shelton, they had 270 yards rushing.
Wow.
270. Now, they only had 21 yards passing. So the total yardage for the Highclimbers, if you add the 270 rushing and the 21 passing, they had 291 yards. And they had 13 first downs. Wow. So that was good. Penalties did hurt Shelton. Shelton had 10 penalties for 100 yards. Leading ball carrier, of course, for Shelton was number 20, Benjamin Morford. He had 47 yards in the second half, and he had, in the first half, he had 111. So he broke his record of 150 yards this season, and he picked up 158 yards. Wow, what a game. And that was only on 19 carries. So pretty darn good.
Well, Jerry, we got to wrap it up. They just turned off the lights here.
Yeah,
so.
Timberline had, I believe, 140 yards total. They were 7 for 14, 50% in the passing game. Their leading ball carrier was Jones. And I was impressed with their quarterback in the second half. He was very deceptive. He had 31 yards, but he was hard to bring down.
Yeah.
So there was just one turnover. Okay.
Okay. Well, that'll do it for the football season. My thanks to Jerry Apple, as always, for his help with tonight's broadcast, as well as all season long. Final score, again, Shelton 21, Shelton 24, Timberline 21. We now look forward to basketball season, which begins in December. This has been high school football on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices.
Preceding
For a limited
presentation,
time,
Mason
get
Web TV,
$90 off.
It's been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.